Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. Lord have mercy, what a night. I'm so sorry about earlier, guys, but baby James uh, got sick and threw up, and I don't know. He didn't have a fever or nothing, but he, poor little fella, and I had to give him a bath, and Rebel's not feeling good, so he's laying down. So it's just, I think all this crap is going on, and whew, Lord. I apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. I know y'all understand, but sure, Lord, I'm telling you. But now let's try this again. I don't know how long live I will be, but I will try my very best to try. And like I said in the comments, I will try to make this. I will try my very best to make this a good live. I will try. I don't know how long it will be, but I do want to go over this case. And I'm hoping to pull people up on panel. I'm hoping that I can. But we're just going to wing it and we're going to just try the best we can. This might not be a typical live that I'm used to, but we're just going to wing it just in case Baby Jane wakes up or somebody needs me. So we're just going to wing it tonight. You know, this might not be a typical live for me, but I'm sure y'all understand. When you got sick youngins and a sick husband, I'm sure y'all understand. So we're just gonna wing it, and if I have to go, then y'all know what's going on. So hi Brittany, honey. Hi Dublin. Hi Penny Riddle. Hi Paper Cut Tina. Um, hi Adam Maynard. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Um, hi Josephine. Hi Jacqueline. Hi Sharon. What's up, Ghost Devil? Hi Evie. Hi Michelle Reed Duncan. Hi Tutti Fruity. Hi Becca. Thank you, Tutti Fruity. I appreciate that, honey. Hi Markella. Hi Kimmy Poo. Hi Toshi. Hi Tennessee Sweetheart. I just want to say, I appreciate you guys so much. Mine are allergies. I'm used to it. I suffer with allergies all the time. I used to take allergy shots. It's kind of like all right here. It's aggravating me all get out. I swear it's just aggravating. Phew. Lord. Well, I can't never, well, paper cuts, I appreciate that, but I can't never not go, because y'all are part of my family too, and it drives me crazy to not, have at least a Saturday night, even if it's just an hour with you guys. I would feel lost because it's kind of like, it helps me because I suffer, even though we're talking about a true crime case, but it's actually mental health. So, I suffer with it too. It just kind of helps me out too. So it's kind of like it's not therapy, but it's kind of like my support as well. So it helps you guys, but in return, it actually helps me too. It warms my heart to see you guys every week. I might see y'all on Rebels, most of y'all, but and the White Trash Family, that was awesome. If y'all missed it last night was awesome. If y'all didn't see it, please go back and rewatch it if y'all can, because it was epic. I danced my hind end off. It was awesome. Paper Cut Tina danced. I danced with her. Kimmy Poo danced. Casper, I don't know if she's in here or not, but she sung. It was awesome, guys. I hope that, what's up, Cappy Grandma? I hope that y'all can go back in there and rewatch it because White Trash Family, Bonfire Night was awesome last night. We streamed for, I think it was over 5 hours, and we played a lot of music. We danced. We had a good old time. It was fun. So if y'all haven't seen it and y'all haven't subbed up or anything like that, um, please go sub up. It's called White Trash Family. And I go on there with my husband Rebel on Friday nights, and we just have a good old time. We listen to music. We shoot the shit. We just hang out. We just chill out. It's a lot of fun. So, my husband's basically, as you could say, Rebel the DJ. He takes requests. We sing songs. We listen to music. We chill out. It's a lot of fun. Honey Lorraine, it's been a chaotic. Poor old baby James. I come in at 10:30, and I was on live for about 8 minutes, literally 8 minutes. And poor little baby James, he got sick and he threw up, and I had to go give him a bath and make sure that he was okay. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back or not. And I was like, well, I'm going to try my very best. And there's a link. Tutti Frutti shared it. Thank you, Tutti Frutti. There's a link if y'all not subbed up, which I think most of y'all are. But if you're not, then please sub up. It's White Trash Family, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm there with my husband on Friday nights, and it really is a lot of fun. Everybody enjoys it. But anyway, so you're not really late, Lorraine, honey. It's been a kind of chaotic, and Rebel don't feel good, and I don't know if he's got strep or I don't know what's going on, or if it's his new medicine. I have no idea what's going on, but I have no clue. So I'm dealing with Rebel not feeling good. His throat's killing him. I don't know if it's strep or if it's his new medicine causing him to have sore throat. And baby James, he don't have fever, but he says his head's hurting really bad. And so I gave him some Tylenol, and but he doesn't. He's got a runny nose, all that crap that's going around right now, and I got allergy problems, so it's kind of like I don't really have a runny nose. It's just kind of stuffy. But so I think all that junk's going around right now. So if anybody's dealing with that junk, I hope y'all feel better. Lord have mercy. It's terrible, and you don't know how to dress because one minute it's warm, and the next minute it's cold, and the next minute it's raining, and the next minute it's snowing, and the next minute you're wearing shorts. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I, I give up. Mother Nature's bipolar, and I can say that she's really lost her lid. Like I really don't know. But I freeze all the time anyway. I'm always in a jacket. Tyler and Trinity, they're fine. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just need to breathe. Shoot, Lord, I'm telling you. But anyway, but I just really wanted to do this case. I could do it next week, but I was just like, I really, really, really want to do it, even if I would hate to not pull you guys on panel because I enjoy talking to y'all. I mean, if I'm not able to do a panel, even though I really want to hear Miss Tina's words out of her book before we go. I hope that we get to hear that. I hope nothing happens. I pray nothing happens so we can at least hear that. If anything, at least hear that. I'm hoping. So anyway, but the case that this is a very sad case, and we might touch up on it again next week, depending on how much time or if anybody needs me tonight. So I'm hoping. Whew, I'm telling you. Hi Penny honey, you're not late, honey. I'm just telling everybody what's going I'm telling everybody what's going on. But anyway, this is about Lindsay Chansley. I think that I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I haven't heard much about it. I know Kimmy Poo and Dumpling talked a little bit about it in their stream. Um, but it's I believe I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Lindsay Chansley, Clancy. Chansley, I think that's how it's pronounced. But this is also considered. I don't do a whole lot of true crime unless it is. I think personally, uh, all of true crime. This is just my opinion. All of true crime has some kind of mental illness towards it because you have to. Like, there's no. I'm just saying, it's all true crime. Personally, they have to have a reason. or they have to have some kind like thing. You're not in. I'm just saying, you're not in your right mind to hurt somebody or to kidnap somebody or to kill somebody. You're not. I'm sorry. People can argue with me till the cows come home. You're not in your right mind if you do something like that. So I'm just saying, true crime to me is considered mental health, mental illness. So I don't care. Um, I don't care not one bit to do these, but when it's actually got more of a diagnosis or they're talking about mental health, then that's more of the cases that I talk about. K2Z, pronounced Clancy. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you, K2C. And it's good to see you in here. Thank you so much for being in here. Welcome to the, what do we call it? I can't remember what Ghost Devil called it. Welcome to the angel family. I can't remember. Ghost Devil ain't in here. I can't remember what he called it. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being in here, K2Z. Thank you so much. And welcome. Welcome. Anybody else that's new in here, welcome. Thank you so much for being in here. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. It's this screen. Lord have mercy. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to talk about this because this is it's actually kind of sad. But yeah, welcome, definitely. Thank you so much for being in here. Okay, so if my internet will cooperate because it's kind of being crazy like normal, guys. All right. See my other screen? Hold on, wait a minute. And this is what I'm dealing with on my other screen. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. This is my internet. See? I told you my internet's going crazy, guys. Look, that's what my screen's supposed to look like. Yeah, buddy. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so let's see which one I am doing with. Okay, so we are going to talk about this. There's a couple I'm going to talk about. I definitely want. This is. Let me see. I want to make sure that I'm pulling. No, no. Let me see if I. No, I don't want to talk about that one right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Sorry. It's this one. Sorry, guys. My internet's going crazy because that's the timeline of it. Okay. If it will load up, I'm sorry, guys. This, like I said, my internet, which most of y'all know, my internet is a little crazy, a little wompy, but we'll get it. Okay, it says Lindsay Clancy left flat as a board emotionally from drugs, depression. Um, Hold on. Let me scroll down a little bit. Well, my internet will work. Okay. Well, maybe it went down too far. Well, heck on it. Sorry. I know I'm not trying to play it. It says, well, Massachusetts mom, Lindsay Clancy, who faces murder charges for allegedly killing her 3 kids, is in flat emotional state as a result of cocktail of prescription medications and the depression that she is experiencing in the wake of her botched murder suicide, a psychologist said. Dr. Paul, I cannot pronounce his last name, we'll just say Z. Dr. Paul Z, a psychiatrist hired by Clancy's lawyer to evaluate her, told the Daily Mail that the 32-year-old woman is extremely fatigued and in pain as she lies in a hospital after suffering debilitated spinal cord injuries. see. She is flat as a board. She's wondering what's going on. I think it's Zizel. I believe that's how it's pronounced, guys. And Zizel told the news outlet there is not a lot of emoting, though she did shed tears yesterday during the court hearing. He said her flat demeanor could be caused by a combination of pain and psychotic meds, in addition to her depression. Clancy, who was on leave from her job as a labor and delivery nurse at Massachusetts General Hospital, has been hospitalized since she jumped out of the window in her grossly attempted murder-suicide at her Duxbury home on January 24th. And this is her right here. Lindsay Clancy has been left flat as a board emotionally as a result of a cocktail prescription medications and depression, psychologist says. So that's her in the hospital bed. Um, Psychologists said Clancy is wondering what is going on. To be honest, just me, she looks pretty messed up in her pictures, just looking at her eyes. She looks pretty messed up. All right, thank you, K2Z. Thank you. I can't pronounce his name very good. I'm not very good at the. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Deanna. No, I hope you're doing okay, sweetie. It says she claimed that she heard a man's voice telling her to kill her children before she strangled them with exercise ropes, prosecutors said at her arraignment Tuesday. Clancy's attorney, Kevin Reddington, alleged that she was a victim of a healthcare system that fails women with postpartum depression and even postpartum psychosis. Ziesel told the Daily Mail that it remains a conundrum how she ended up being on more than a dozen prescription drugs, including Prozac and Seroquel, which her lawyer said that can cause homicidal intention, ideation as a side effect. This is a nightmarish. It is so sad, and to think the job she had was the very environment in which she was suffering is a tragedy, Ziesel told the outlet. Bless her. This is so sad. It's really sad though. Um, there she is. That's her husband, and then her two babies. It doesn't have the her other baby, but there she is with her babies. What's up, JoJo? What's up, girl? It says this husband Patrick claimed his wife seemed to be getting better prior to the tragedy. He said people experience psychosis or schizophrenia maybe hear voices in their heads. These voices, they can come and go. They are unpredictable, Ziesel said, adding that it was entirely possible that Clancy had been behaving normally as the prosecution claimed she had before her kids' deaths. The psychologist, who had not formally diagnosed the woman, noted that she knows who she is and who her children were. The male voice Clancy claimed told her to kill Cora 5, Dawson 3, and Callan 8 months is an example of command hallucinations, a sign of psychosis, according to experts. They are telling you to do things, telling you things that are malevolent, and you believe these voices, Ziesel told reporters Tuesday, according to the Boston Globe. He said people with severe mental illness can still present as being lucid and linear and clear thinking. Now this is her husband, her baby girl, the little baby, and then her son. It says daughter Cora, son Dawson, and son Kalen were all strangled with exercise bands. So sad. So sad, guys. And then there she is with her daughter. It says Clancy faces 2 counts of murder and 3 counts of suffocation or strangulation. Dr. Liza H. Gold, a clinical professor of psychiatry at Georgetown University, told the Globe that the fact that you're psychotic doesn't mean you're suddenly incapable of any rational thought altogether. Gold, who was not involved in the case, added, when you see there is a murder-suicide going on, that's usually profound psychosis, and it's not unusual to find a command hallucination. You hear a voice telling you to do something. It repeats over and over. You're a terrible mother. Your children are going to hell unless you kill them now, she said. If you're acting at the behest of a command hallucination, how much agency do you really have? Gold added. Clancy had slit her throat and wrist before leaping out her window while her husband Patrick was out running errands, including getting takeout. Trigger warning, guys, just in case. Dr. Jeffrey S. Janowska, director of psychiatry and law program at Hopkins Medicine, said planning can happen along with delusions. The mere fact that they planned it does not include an insanity plea. And there is all the I guess that's the memorial for the little sweet angels. Cora, Dawson, and Callan, the little rocks. It says Cora 5, Dawson 3, and Callan 8 months were all strangled on January 24th. And this is their home. Clancy had slit her throat and wrist before leaping out the window of their home. Hey, C. Lynn, how are you doing, honey? Janice Sky added that command hallucinations are merely a symptom and not a legal defense. You have to figure out what the illness is, he told the Globe. The mom had also been taking we'll just say benzos, which treat anxiety and insomnia. It is possible that withdrawal from chronic benzos use could cause psychotic symptoms, including auditory hallucinations, Janice Scott said. Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Spray said Clancy had asked whether she needed a lawyer on January 27th, the day Callan died, showing that she had the clarity, focus, and mental acumen to focus on protecting her own rights and interests. But experts said she could still be have been suffering from delusions at the same time. Her lawyer has not explicitly said he plans to mount a defense of not guilty by reason of insanity. To plead not guilty by reason of insanity is a Hail Mary. Thank you, Lightning the Way Home, for the vanish. Thank you for coming back, honey. To plead not guilty by reason of insanity is a Hail Mary. Gold told the paper. Excuse me. Those cases have a very limited success rate. When it goes against the gender stereotypes, it's even more difficult. Clancy was charged with 2 counts of murder and 3 counts of suffocation or strangulation, with the charges expected to be upgraded to account for her youngest child's death. Thank you, Melissa Bees. Thank you for subbing. Thank you so much. Thank you, PJ, for sending her. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, that breaks my heart. That is so sad, guys. Okay, and then okay. Oh yes, I've never been on benzos, but I've heard that they can be very very bad. K2Z. My internet's going crazy. Okay. All right. This one you could probably read a little better. Okay. This is the timeline. Um, this is the timeline that I found. There is a lot of information on this case, a lot, and I just kind of come across a few to talk about, but there is a lot of information. Hi, Casper. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Sharon. But yeah, there is a lot of information on here. A lot. So I was like, I'm just gonna pull a few, and then, and then we're gonna talk about it because I didn't really know. I just come across it. Well, Rebel actually told me a little bit about it, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I pulled up a little bit of information, but there is a lot of information about her in this case. A lot. It says she killed the kids. Prosecutors outline chilling timeline in Duxbury tragedy. It says, well, if I can get my mouse to work, there we go. Rebel Angel Mafia. That's what it's called, Ghost Devil. Welcome to the Rebel Angel Mafia, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. The people that are new, welcome. Thank you so much for subbing up and make sure you hit the like. Thank you so much. Let's see. It says a chilling series of events emerged in court Tuesday as prosecutors outline minute by minute how they say Lindsay Clancy planned the murders of her young children, gave herself the time to commit those murders, and then killed them in the home where they lived. On the morning of January 24th, prosecutors outlined what sounded like a routine day for the parent, with Lindsay Clancy taking her 5-year old daughter Cora to the pediatrician for an appointment. She allegedly interacted with the receptionist, nursing staff, and doctor, none of whom noticed any issues with her behavior. She was allowed to leave without concern. Let's see. This is a 50-minute video, guys. So if y'all want to go back in and watch it, I don't want to play it, but this is a 50-minute video of her, the full video of her, I guess this is her court hearing. And she's actually laying in the hospital bed. It says Lindsay Clancy, the Massachusetts mother charged in the killings of her 3 children in Duxbury last month, appeared in court from her hospital bed on Tuesday, where prosecutors, it doesn't finish, but I was just reading the under. Well, okay. Prosecutors said she didn't return home and went outside with Cora and her 3-year-old son Dawson to play in the snow. They built a snowman, and she sent photos to her mom and husband and texted with them. Again, with no signs of any distress or trouble. At this point, prosecutors say she began a series of calculated events that would ultimately lead to the deaths of all 3 children, Cora Dawson and her infant son, Callan. Hey, Mr. Michigan, how are you doing, brother? I hope that your headache has went away. We love you too, man. It says here is the detailed timeline of events that followed as described by prosecutors. Now, Kimmy Poo, this is what I was talking to you about earlier, honey. Okay, here is the detailed timeline, guys. I think this was interesting that I was able to find this. Okay, this is 4:02 p.m. Yeah, that's what I heard. That she is now a paraplegic. That's what I heard, Melissa. That's what I heard. It says 4:02 p.m. Lindsay Chansley searched Kids Miralax as a product used to treat constipation on her phone. 4:13 p.m. She also searched for Takeout 3V, a restaurant in nearby Plymouth. Immediately after doing so, she used Apple Maps on her phone to determine how long it would take to drive from Duxbury to 3V restaurant. Thank you, JoJo. We love you, girl. Oh, you missed I know I'm getting sidetracked, but you missed an awesome live last night, JoJo, on the White Trash Family. Girl, we was dancing and singing. Girl, you missed it. It was awesome. Hopefully you'll get to come by this coming up Friday. We're going to have a good old time. And if y'all ain't subbed up, please sub up. White Trash Family. It is awesome. Anyway, sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. Because I know JoJo loves to sing and dance. 4:47 p.m. After going to CVS website, Lindsay called the drugstore and asked if they had kids' Miralax. The manager told her no, but said they had other similar medications. According to the manager, her voice did not sound slurred or impaired, and it was perfectly normal conversation. Let's see. Um, I am not mean to you, Rebel. Listen at him, guys. Hey, Wild Angel, how are you, honey? Oh, Lord. Hey, Tashi. Let's see. It says 4:53 p.m. Lindsay texted her husband Patrick, who was working at his home office in the basement, and asked him if he wanted to do takeout from 3B restaurant. I didn't cook anything. It's been a long day, she wrote. Prosecutors said this was unusual because they usually got takeout closer to home, but it was a restaurant they had been to in the past. Patrick texted back yes, and Lindsay asked him to check the menu. 5:06 p.m. Patrick texted his wife and asked her what she was going to order. She responded a Mediterranean power bowl, and he then told her he wanted a scallop and pork belly risotto. Let's see. 5:10 p.m. Lindsay called 3V Restaurant and placed their order. The hostess said she noticed nothing out of the ordinary about the call, adding that she was able to understand the defendant. 5:15 p.m. Patrick headed out the door to run errands, and his wife texted him Pedialyte liquid stool softener a short time later. 5:32 p.m. Surveillance videos show Patrick's at CVS in the children's medicine aisle. Let's see. 5:33 p.m. Phone records show Patrick called his wife, but she did not answer. Let's see. 5:34 p.m. Lindsay called her husband back, a call that lasted 14 seconds, telling him what medication she wanted. Prosecutors said Patrick said the call was completely normal, but he later mentioned that it seemed like his wife was in the middle of something. 5:37 p.m. Patrick makes his purchase and at CVS and leaves. 5:54 p.m. Surveillance footage shows Patrick picking up his takeout order at 3B restaurant and leaving. Now this is kind of an important deal, guys. 6:09 p.m. So between all this time frame and the time that let's see, after he picked up the order, and let's see, I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. And he texted her at 5:34 p.m. At 6:09 p.m., so we'll say 35 minutes from that him texting her. And he said it sounded like she was in the middle of something. 6:09 p.m. After arriving home, prosecutors say Patrick did not see or hear his wife or their children. So he called Lindsay's cell phone looking for them. He went to their bedroom and found it locked. When he was able to get inside, he saw blood on the floor in an open window. His wife was on the ground outside the house with wounds on her wrist and neck. She was conscious, and Patrick asked Lindsay, "What did you do?" She replied that she had tried to kill herself by jumping out the window. During the ensuing 911 call, prosecutors say Patrick can be heard asking his wife where the kids are. She replied, "In the basement." In the basement. When emergency medical technicians arrived, Patrick went to look for the kids and can be heard on the 911 call entering the home in the basement and then screaming in agony and shock as he found his children, prosecutors say. Cora and Kaylin were on the floor in the den area of the finished basement, and Dawson was alone on the floor in his father's home office. Each child still had the exercise band used to strangle them tied around their necks when their father found them. Trigger warning, guys. Prosecutors said Patrick removed the bands and could be heard begging his children to breathe. He continued to scream uncontrollably. She killed the kids. KA2Z said 5:15 to 6:09. He left those babies alone with someone who admitted to being suicidal and homicidal. It's hard to not consider that. That's true too. But this is the timeline that I found. Yes, definitely trigger warning, please. I don't want. If I could get my freaking mouse to work. There we go. Sorry, Mark. Thank you, Mark. My mouse is being crazy, guys. Okay, so let me see. It says Cora and Dawson were declared dead at the scene. Callan was taken by medical helicopter to area hospital where he remained on life support for several days before passing away. Lindsay Clancy was taken to South Shore Hospital and then transferred to Boston Area Hospital with several broken bones in her back and rib cage. Her lawyer said Tuesday that she was paralyzed from the waist down, adding it unlikely she'll ever regain motion in her lower body. Prosecutors said despite having recently finished a stay at McLean Hospital, a psychiatric unit in Belmont, and despite exhibiting suicidal ideation in the past, Lindsay was not suffering from postpartum depression or symptoms. Kevin Reddington, Lindsay's defense lawyer, disputed that point in court Tuesday. "This is not a situation that was planned by any means," Reddington said. "This is a situation that was clearly a result of mental illness." Lindsay Clancy's was arraigned Tuesday from her hospital bed on murder and assault charges in the death of Cora and Dawson. She has yet to be charged with murder in 8-month-old Callan's death. A private funeral service was held for the children on Friday. His attorney for Duxbury's mother said she was over-medicated at the time of children's deaths. And this must be their little memorial. And then let's see. Let's see if there's okay, and then this is a little bit more information that I come across too. Just got a little bit more information to it. It says a time, like I said, that you can pull up all kinds of information about her case. There's all kinds. I just kind of picked a few that was kind of interesting. They might say similar to the same things, but some of them have a little bit more information. It says a timeline of events in the case against Lindsay Clancy, the Duxbury mother, accused of killing her three children. On Tuesday, prosecutors presented a timeline of events surrounding the January 24 killings of Lindsay Clancy's three young children that describe the tragic episode in wrenching detail. Um, that's a beautiful home, though. That's a gorgeous home. Assistant, let me get a sip of drink, guys, because Lord, like I said, my allergies are giving me a fit. Yeah, I think I've seen that K2Z. That it's something about a big. I think it's on this one. I might be wrong. I think it's. I apologize, guys. My allergies are giving me a fit. I feel like I'm stuffy. I think they do have a. I don't know if it's on this page or not, or if I just read it. Something about they do have a pretty good size GoFundMe going on right now. I believe so. Um, uh, assistant Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Spogg said during Clancy's arraignment on murder charges that the 32-year-old deliberately sent her husband to pick up food from a restaurant in Plymouth, farther away than their usual takeout places, so she would have time to strangle her children in the Duxbury home. Lindsay Chansley's lawyer, Kevin Rennington, said in court that Chansley was suffering from postpartum depression and over-medicated on drugs known to cause suicidal and homicidal ideation, and that killings were planned. She has pleaded not guilty, and Rennington has signaled he pursue a not guilty by reason of insanity defense at trial. Below are selected passages from law enforcement's summary account of deaths and the investigation that followed. The morning of January 24th was a normal one for Clancy and her children, 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, 8-month Kaylin. Prosecutors said Clancy's husband, Patrick Clancy, worked at the base of the family home on Summer Street. She took Cora to the morning appointment at her pediatrician's office. When Clancy returned home with her oldest son, a child, they and Dawson played outside in the snow, and Clancy texted photos of the children building a snowman to her mother and husband. There was nothing out of the ordinary in the text, prosecutors wrote. At 4:02 p.m., Clancy searched on her phone for kids' Miralax, a laxative medication, and 11 minutes later she searched for takeout 3V, a reference to the restaurant 3V in Plymouth. She then used Apple Maps on her phone to calculate how long it would take to drive from the family's home to 3V. At 4:47 p.m., she called CVS in Kingston and spoke with the manager, who told her they didn't have Miralax but had similar medications. The manager told the investigators Clancy didn't sound slurred or impaired in any way. 6 minutes later, Clancy texted her husband as he worked at his home office in the basement and asked if he wanted to order takeout from 3V, since it had been a long day and she hadn't cooked. This was an unusual request, as they would typically order from restaurants that was closer to their home when getting takeout. Lindsay Chansley called in the order at 5:10 p.m. and 5 minutes later texted her husband with a second request to pick up the laxative at CVS. Patrick Clancy entered the CVS in Kingston at 5:32 p.m. and called his wife, but she didn't pick up. She called him back 1 minute later, and he confirmed the medications during a 14-second conversation. The call was normal, prosecutors wrote. He said that she seemed like she was in the middle of something. Shortly after 6 p.m., Patrick Clancy returned home with the medicine and the takeout order and immediately noticed an unfamiliar stillness in the house with three small children. The first thing he noticed was silence. Prosecutors wrote he did not see or hear the defendant or the children. Let's see. 6:09 p.m. he called his wife, but there was no answer. He went to the couple's bedroom on the second floor, and the door was locked. When he managed to get into the room, he saw blood on the floor in front of a full-length mirror and saw that the window was open. He ran outside and found Clancy lying on the ground in the backyard. She appeared to have cut her wrist and neck, but the wounds weren't bleeding any longer, prosecutors wrote. He called 911 and asked his wife, "What did you do?" She replied, "I tried to kill myself and jumped out the window." During the 911 call, Patrick could be heard asking his wife, "Where are the kids?" "In the basement," she replied. While still on the phone with the dispatcher, Patrick Clancy went down to the basement and was heard calling out for his children. "Guys!" He was then heard screaming in agony as he discovered Cora and Kaylin on the floor in the den and Dawson on the floor of his home office. His scream seemed to get louder and more agonized as time passed, prosecutors wrote. Each child still had exercise band used to strangle them and tied around their necks. He removed the bands and begged them to breathe. He screamed for the officers to come in the basement. When they arrived, he yelled, "She killed the kids." Trigger warning, guys, please, trigger warning. This is so sad. At the home, police found several notebooks Lindsay Clancy had used as journals, which included a meticulous accounting of medications she took, as well as her mental state and daily activities with her family. She wrote that she, at times in December, had suicidal ideation and told her husband she had thoughts of harming herself and her children, but did not write or voice those thoughts after a stay at Moline Hospital. In early January, prosecutors said. One, one the day before the killing. On one the day. I don't know. I'm trying to pronounce this. One the day before the killings. I guess it's one the day. I guess they're trying to say on the day before the killings. She had written in her phone that she had a touch of postpartum anxiety around returning to work. Police found one entry on her phone that referenced more significant struggles. "I think I sort of resent my children because they prevent me from treating Cal like my first baby," Clancy wrote on October 25th. "And I know that's not fair to them. I know that. I was feeling so depressed last evening when Court and Dawson came home from school. I know it runs off on them, so we had a pretty rough evening. I want to feel love and connection with all my kids." On the night of the killings, police interviewed a close college friend of Patrick Clancy's named Kyle Carney. Carney said the Clancys and their two older children had come had come to his home for dinner 2 days earlier, and that Lindsay seemed fairly normal and mostly stayed quiet on her phone. Pat told him that Lindsay was about to go back to work and was having anxiety, prosecutors wrote. She was prescribed medication, which were, in Pat's opinion, not working. Carney said Patrick also told him Lindsay had experienced withdrawals from benzos she had been prescribed and that she endured the worst side effects possible. On January 27th, 3 days after the killings, Lindsay Clancy used a whiteboard in the hospital while incubated, prosecutors said. On the first question she hospital in the presence of a psychiatrist hired by her lawyer to assess her mental state. She told her husband that after he left the house on January 21st, she heard voices and had a moment of psychosis, prosecutors wrote. He asked her what the voices she heard, and she said that she heard a man's voice telling her to kill the kids and kill herself because it was her last chance, they wrote. In court Tuesday, as Lindsay Chancy's pleaded not guilty to murder charges from her hospital bed, Rennington described her as a devoted mother whose home overflowed with toys, drawings, and other signs of love for her children. "You think this is something that she's planning to kill these three kids?" Rennington said in court. "Going onto Google Maps or whatever it is and finding out the distance when she tells her husband she's having suicidal thoughts a month beforehand, as well as thoughts of hurting her children. This is a significant issue between the postpartum depression as well as the possibility of postpartum psychosis that is pretty much ignored, Reddington said. So we have obviously, I would suggest, a very good defense for this young woman, he told the court. See, ain't that crazy, guys? That is so sad. That's crazy. It blows my mind. That is so crazy. That's crazy, guys. It's just really crazy. But yeah, I'm going to share the screen. See, I've never been on benzos before, and I suffer with mental health, which most of you guys know. But my new people, my new subs that come in here, and my new rebel angel mafia that come in here, as Ghost Devil says it. I suffer with a bunch of mental illnesses. I have PTSD and major depressive disorder, and I'm on a lot of medications. But I've never been on benzos. I've never been prescribed them, and I don't know anything about them. But I've heard a lot about them. So this stuff just breaks my heart. Those little innocent babies, you know. I myself suffer with psychosis, and I've never had, you know, I myself have babies, and I wouldn't think, I wouldn't think that, you know, it, I, I don't know. You would think that your babies would help you. I mean, it's just, it's just my opinion, you know. On my channel, just like on Rebel's channel, if you're not subbed up to him, it's Tattooed Rebel 2229. Um, just like, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on my stream. Judge free zone, like we don't judge here. We support one another. We bring awareness out there, and we help one another. We're like a big old family here. And so I just want to welcome all the new subscribers and all the new family members here. Welcome. Thank you so much for being in here. But you know, we're here for one another, and I tell this to every stream, every person. You know, if there's anybody in here that needs somebody to talk to, I'm more than welcome. You're more than welcome to talk to me. I have a text now number. I have an email. I have a Facebook. I've been there for several of you guys, and y'all are more than welcome. If y'all need somebody to talk to, or somebody to vent to, or whatever, you know, I'm here for each and every one of you guys, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I won't say anything. I'm not a counselor or anything like that. I'm just me, and I suffer with it. So, you know, I'm kind of like, one reason I started this stream is because I suffer with it, and I want to be able to bring awareness and support out there. So, you know, in return, here's my text. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. This is my text now number. It's just text only. So if anybody, you know, wants to get in contact with me, it's kind of it's kind of slow because it's a text now number. But I mean, I will text you back. It's just kind of slow, but if I will text you back. This is my Facebook, and of course I have Facebook Messenger and all that stuff. But if anybody needs to, you know, you can talk to me about anything. You know, I stay to myself. So I mean, like, you know, because I suffer with so much, you know. So if you need anybody to talk to vent to, or just, you know, just have somebody to talk to, I'm here for each and every one of you guys. Hi Heather, how are you, honey? But you know, I'm just telling you, we're here to support one another, to bring awareness out there, to help each other, to help other people. You know, a lot of people say, you know, there's nothing wrong with me, when all reality, they, you know, there is something possibly wrong with you. And I'm not making fun of you or nothing. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying, please reach out, because you know, you know, I don't want anything bad. I'm a very caring person. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. I mean, honestly, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. And please reach out. I mean, you could talk to me, you could talk to anybody on here. I'm just saying I'm here for each and every one of you guys. If y'all need somebody to talk to, you know, if you need somebody to talk to, I am here for each and every one of you guys. So please, you know, please reach out and don't think, well, I don't have nobody to talk to. I'm just letting you guys know. Don't feel like that you're in it alone, because I'm here to support you. I'm here to be there for you. We are all in my stream, in my live stream. We're here for each other. We're like a big old family. So, you know, Cheryl, what are you talking about, honey? She's not sick. She knows what she was doing. I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about, Cheryl. Are you talking about the case? Cheryl, you've never reached out to me, honey. I've been there. I'm kind of confused at what you're talking about, Cheryl. I mean, everybody, y'all have my Facebook, you have my email, you got my text now. If you Cheryl, you've never reached out to me. I can be there for you. You just got to reach out to me. I have been there for several of you guys. So I don't want nobody to say that I haven't been there for you. You have to, I don't have y'all's personal information. You have to reach out to me. So that's what I'm saying. If you, I don't know when y'all need me, you have to reach out to me, because I don't know your personal information, and I'm just saying, if you need somebody to talk to, Cheryl, reach out to me. I have an email, I have a text, I have Facebook. There's plenty of ways to get in contact with me if you need somebody to talk to. Yes, I am very reachable. I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry guys. I don't know who she's talking about. I'm just saying, I'm just saying in general. If she's not talking about me, I'm just saying in general, guys. I'm very reachable if y'all need somebody to talk to. I'm very reachable. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull up. I'm, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull up the StreamYard because I'm all confused. Hey Cheryl, I'm here for you. I'm here for each and every one of y'all. If you need to talk to me, you don't have to come out public. You can always email me or text me or Facebook me or whatever. Even if I don't fully understand, I can listen. Even if I don't understand, I can listen. So that's what I'm here for, to support. This is a support channel, guys. We're here from one another. This is the pin. That I pin the streamer to the top. I don't know why y'all can't see her comments. I think Kimmy Poo can see her comments. I can see her comments. I don't. Oh, I'm not taking it personal. I'm just saying in general. I can be reached for anybody. That's just anybody in general. Anybody in general. I'm very reachable. So if anybody needs to talk to me, there's plenty of ways to get in contact with me. I'm just saying, I didn't know if Paper Cutting, I didn't know if she was talking about the case or what she was talking about in general. So, just saying. Hi, Evie. How are you, love? You're not blocked, Shirley. I won't be able to see your info.
You blocked us.
Hey Becca, hey everybody.
How are you, honey? Hi, Paper Cut. How are you, my love? Is your hip sore, girlfriend, from dancing the night away last night?
I turned my camera off because I've been lazy today. You know, my lower back's killing me.
Me and you danced the night away last night. Woo woo.
That was fun. That's why I kept coming up to the camera to see if you were still dancing and stuff. But
Oh, I was.
I wanted to say really quickly, I don't know if you're aware, but it's been taken down.
Do what?
The live was taken down due to some copyright thing. So, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, he has to fix it, honey. It was some of the music. He's just got to go in there and remove those music. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's gonna
My
he's gonna remove the music and then it'll be back on there.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's nice. My son and I kind of watched it back a little. He wasn't bothered by it, so that was
right.
me dancing and being
Oh
rather.
yeah, well, we was just having a good time and just laughing and
Uh,
just enjoying it.
yeah, I didn't fall down or whatever. Hi, Lee Ray and Evie. Hello.
Hello, how are
Yeah.
you?
I'm
Hi, Lorraine.
Hey,
Hi,
Lorraine.
darling.
Trying to find the
Well,
remote.
don't say that, honey. Don't say that. We're here for you. I don't want to hear that, honey. Don't. We're here for you. Don't say that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if I could say this. If Cheryl has been in your lives before, maybe other people have seen her in here. I haven't yet till tonight, but maybe
It's
she's been
been,
in.
she hasn't been in here for a little bit. I think that she's she's
But
been
she
in here.
has before.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Because I'm wondering, Becca, if she knows, right, about, well, Kimmy Poo and stuff put it in the chat how to get a hold of you
Yeah.
otherwise. I don't know if she wasn't aware. But to me, and I'm not trying to talk about her, and I'm not in a negative way, but it seemed to me that she was rather, or having a hard time, I should say, practically when she arrived. So I don't want you to take anything
Oh
personal.
no. I didn't know if she was talking about the case or she was talking about me because I was like, I'm really rich. I'm definitely reachable.
Yeah,
Definitely reachable. Like so.
that's nice, Dumpling. Yeah, you guys are good at putting things in there. See,
Yeah,
people can.
please come up here, Cheryl, if you can, and talk to us. I mean, we want to be there for you, honey. We definitely do.
Yeah. My son deals with mental issues, and I do too. Frankly, I've been on Zoloft since my son was 4, and he's 27. I've
Oh,
lived
I love myself.
years and years, and I'll be on it for the rest of my life, I'm sure. And that's an antidepressant, and so yeah. Yeah, my son is on an antipsychotic, an antidepressant with hydroxyzine, and so yeah.
Well, Cheryl, honey, I'm just letting you know we're here for you. Please. I know you're upset, honey, but we're here for you.
Mm-hmm.
We
Cheryl, get up here and
really
talk
are,
to
honey.
us.
We
We're
don't
here for
care if you
you. We
cry.
don't want
We're
you to
here for you,
suffer
honey.
and cry.
Mm-hmm.
Please, honey, y'all see me cry up here. I don't care to cry. That's what it's all about. We're here to support one another.
Yeah, I'm
It's okay
crying all
to
the
cry,
time.
honey.
Not all the
It's
time.
okay.
Yeah.
It's all
And we're
right,
not
darling.
we're not judgmental here either. We're
Oh
open to
no,
talking
honey.
about everything and
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to come up here, honey. If you cry, we might cry with you. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
We're here for one another. It'll be okay, honey. Just please.
Does
We're,
she know how to come up? Like, has she
I
ever
have
been
no
up
idea.
on piano?
I don't know, honey.
Mm.
Hi, darling. Hold on, let me take my camera off. I was trying to wave at you. My camera's off. Hi, darling.
Hi,
Hi,
Wild Angel.
Hi, Paper Cut Tina and everybody.
Girl,
Very wild, Angel.
I was waving at you with my camera off. That's a dumpling move. Lord have mercy. It's been a long night.
I then
Whew,
took me a nap between a couple lives, and I think I'm good to go.
you're good. You're good. Lord. But Cheryl, please, I mean, please, honey, you don't have to turn your camera on. We're just trying to be there for you, honey.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had to see us. I didn't even want to show my face, but don't you have to kind of see us real quick?
Well, I can
To
see you
bring
there.
it
As long as I can see you at the bottom, you can turn your camera off. You don't have to keep the
okay.
camera on. Yeah, as long as I can see you're a real person, you know what I mean? You can turn
Yeah,
it off. Yeah,
Only real people come into your chat, honey.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm still in
Because
my pajamas.
Rebel had one time, and he said, "Show me, your face down below," and they showed something else, and Trinity was right behind him.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Hmm.
yeah. So he said, "Just show me your face, and you can turn your camera off when you come up. That's fine." You know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. You can always turn your camera off as long as I see your face. You're good.
Can I ask you, a tattoo, or I mean, Becca? Jeez,
You're
what's
fine.
wrong
You're good.
with is Rebel strep throat worse?
Honey,
Is
I
that
do
what's
not
worse?
know. I don't know if it's strep throat or if it's the medicine. I really don't. I
Oh,
don't know, but he feels like crap. He can
wow.
barely eat. It's hard for him to. It's hard for him to swallow. Like
Oh,
I don't know. Like he
wow.
can talk. I mean, he can talk. His voice is still there, but it's just hard for him to. It's hard for him to swallow. You
Yeah.
know.
Has
Lord,
he gargled?
you
Oh,
what, honey?
has he gargled with salt water at all? That's supposed to help kill an infection. I mean, help. Warm
I don't know if
salt.
he has or not, honey.
That's what my doctor told me. One thing I could do when my ex was a carrier, and I got it 7 times, and I did in 1 year 7 times. But he was a carrier. See, I kept getting it, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then that's when I found out. Right, I'm not a carrier, and he was. But yeah, I hope he feels better. And your children, are all your kids sick, Becca? All of them?
No, it's just baby James right now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Baby James. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
All right. Well, I'll let someone else talk a little bit
Oh,
here. Hi,
you're fine,
Tennessee,
honey.
sweetheart. Hi,
You're
Tennessee, sweetheart.
Hey, Paper Cut. I loved your dancing. I slept extra for you today, though.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah, me
I
and her
did
were
too.
dancing all over the place. We had so much fun last night.
Oh,
Oh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
that was a blast.
It really
Wow.
was. I enjoyed it.
Well, we expect it next week, Paper Cut. I'll dance with you. Woohoo!
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm glad that you come up, and might as well dance while I can. Someday I won't be able to.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
that's the way I look at things.
Yeah. I'm going to put my mic on and fill my son's pill box while I sit here and listen a little bit. Thank you.
So,
Oh,
just to recap, Rebecca, you said that Rubble's dealing with strep throat, or is that what he thinks he has? Or I didn't hear that part.
yeah. I think she said they think he has strep throat. I think she froze, it looks like.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say that one time when I had that, I thought I was gonna die. I mean, literally, and I had a baby that was like 2 months old, and I was breastfeeding. I thought, oh, this is not it. I couldn't even get out of bed. You have no strength. It's horrible. And then they give you antibiotics for it, and those kick your ass in a different way, so you end up sick and sick.
Yeah.
It's definitely no fun. I remember those things. I haven't
Yep.
had that in a long time, but I don't ever want that again.
We lost the host.
Uh-oh. I remember one time that happened on Dolly's, and we all just stayed out there, talked for like
Yeah,
a whole long time.
I was in the back watching. I never hardly get in that chat because I get mad every time I get in it. So
Right. But it was just
I
funny because we
remember
were all
that.
like,
We thought he was going to come back.
we did. Me and
And for
Tina
20
and
minutes, we're chatting away. And then somebody said, "Hey, he's on live."
hey, well, at least we could hear each other.
yeah, right.
It was really
Sorry.
fun. And then by the time we got back into the new live he had started, like he
Lay
just left
down.
us there. Like, did he forget to close down the stream? Anyway, then he ended his show like within 5 minutes. It was funny.
Oh, Rebel said that her computer shut off, but she'll be right back.
All right. But that was the night that lady, I don't remember her name.
Was all upset because somebody got on there with that lighter that looked like a gun and freaked her the hell out even more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who could forget that? Jeez.
Yeah, that was something else that night.
Now, see, I don't get upset like that, but I mean, because I knew what that was. But I'm saying if I didn't, it would probably upset me. Like if I was around somebody and I didn't know them and there wasn't a reason for them to have a gun out, it would really upset me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would make me uncomfortable, I think, if there wasn't a purpose for it at that moment, you know?
Well, it tricked me too. I was like, wait, what's that? And then Jimmy kind of looked up and said, hey, you know.
He's like, no, get that out of there.
And it's like, no, dude, that's not good, dude.
Right. But anyway,
it's so funny because I noticed that because Kimmy and them saw I got really quiet on the thing because last night because I was sitting at the table and I'm wide awake, but if I go sit on the couch by the dogs, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we thought you fell asleep.
Well, things had gotten calmed down from the whole excitement of all the music, and I was just listening and fell asleep, and then but usually I'll wake up and I'm right back in where I was when I fell asleep. Oh Lord. Because I dozed off in the beginning of Rebels, and when I came on, Tina was on there with that lighted thing on her head.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever you were wearing.
Here now. Wait, we're gonna see who's next to drop.
It was funny.
Yeah, Lorraine dropped.
Oh,
she's back.
No, well, I see Lorraine's avatar.
Yeah,
what one?
She dropped for a minute. And she come back.
Okay.
Are you there, dear?
I don't know how she did that. Are you there, Lorraine?
I can't see chat. So I mean at all on this StreamYard on the iPad is.
Well, I've got the chat on my TV, and I'm on StreamYard on my phone.
There she is. There's our beautiful Becca.
Lord have mercy! I'm having bad luck, guys. Jeez.
Welcome back, Becca.
My stupid computer just went kaput.
Right. It was rebooting itself. Nobody just didn't want anyone to know.
It just went completely black. And I was like, really? I ran in there and I told Rebel, I said, Rebel, tell him my stupid computer went off on me. God. I swear, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
That happened to me recently when I was doing taxes, and I was like, hell no. Like, what am I going to do now? Right. Well, thank God, because it's on a thing that you sign into. Everything was where it was at when I got back into the computer. But I'm thinking, man, if that erased all that, I was done.
Yeah.
Where's Rebel?
There's Rebel.
All right, guys, listen, I'm going to say something. The people that say that Becca don't return their calls, they have to realize that Becca has a job. She also raises 3 children.
Yes.
She also cleans house. She takes care of a house. If you send her a message, she's not going to be able to hit it just like that. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she don't see it within a week, then yes, say something about it. 3 or 4 days. Come on, guys. Y'all got to give her a chance. She's not just sitting at the computer 24/7.
No, I tell people that, I give that same message, Rebel, to people, to my own family sometimes. I'm like, look, if you're calling me and I don't answer, it's very simple. Stop calling and I will call you when I can get to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, why do people get so ambitious? I guess the ambitiousness of, I want to talk right now type of a thing, maybe with family, at least it's that way with my kids. I think they're grown, but they're calling you like there's a school shooting and they have you so scared and it's not even important like that at all. Mm-hmm. I need $20 for gas, Mom. And I said, and I need $1 million in my bank account so I can keep giving you $20.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm just saying that she does run a family. She does run a house. She does work.
Right.
y'all hold on a minute, y'all. She does do house cleaning. She's a very good woman. She takes care of everything at this house while I'm at work. So give her, give her a little bit of leniency.
Yeah.
And I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to sound mean in here to anybody, but Becca's kind, and she don't know how to say it to where people can understand it. I don't think. I'm not being mean to her. It's just
You're just taking up for her. That's good.
I tell it like it is.
He's just stating facts, is all.
Yeah.
And you're lucky I come up here, hon, because my throat's hurting like a bitch.
It is. It's very scratchy. You can hear.
I wish my husband would get up when he don't feel good and take up for me, because he can't even get 2 words out of his mouth. I'm the one that has to make sure we're all good. So
No.
I really respect you, Rebel.
Have you been to the doctor yet?
That's
Have
right.
you been to the doctor yet, Rebel?
I just went to the doctor Monday.
Okay. Well, did he say if it gets worse to go in again sometime?
No, I didn't have it till after I went to the doctor and changed medicine.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But it might not be, from changing medicine. You might assume it is, but I care about you. If you're getting worse the next day or even 2, you should go back, or even to an ER.
It didn't happen until Wednesday, and it didn't really get that bad until Thursday. But if it ain't no better, I'm gonna go to the doctor.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart.
And I will stand up for Becca no matter what. She's my ride or die. She was there when I was locked up for 6 months, nonstop. So don't think that I wouldn't stand up for the lady that I got tattooed on my ribs.
She's a lucky woman.
No, I'm the lucky man.
Yeah, you both are. Bless.
Even though she's an asshole sometimes, I still love her.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're really not being assholes. We're just trying to be stern so y'all don't keep thinking we're pushovers. You know what I'm saying?
Us wives, us women,
I don't want to.
horse sees twice, like I am.
There, babe.
Sometimes when I'm being sassy, I look at my husband and the look on his face is to die for. I'm like, look, you knew what you got yourself into. I told you I ain't no northern girl. I came from the South. We do not put up with crap, dude. I will chase you all the way down the road if I have to over something.
Right,
and he knows it because it's happened.
Look at this. I've watched, and babe, I'm not trying to take over your show, but I've watched a couple panels, and I'm not mentioning no names. One of them's really a no-name panel. She looks like a warthog from hell, as far as I'll go. But she says I wouldn't call none of y'all family on here. I don't give a damn what you call family. We was raised different. I was raised different. There's a brotherhood, there's a sisterhood, and there's family. I've got a brotherhood, a sisterhood, and a family on here. So if they don't like it, dick in your ass. Sorry, babe. There's another $5 in the fire jar. But if they don't like the way that me and Becca runs our channel, there's a little thing called turn your fat ass around and walk your ass out that front door.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are unique and different, and that's what makes you so special. And I've never seen a channel like this. This is gonna go big places, both of you.
I have never met none of you on panel, nary one of you, but I guarantee you, and if I could get there and you called me and said you needed help, I'll be knocking on your door in the next minute.
Yep.
That's called Southern hospitality.
The nice thing about it is that I get the feeling from you two and Kimmy Poo and Dumpling that if we all wanted to come and we all wanted to get together, or somebody was strolling through your state and wanted to come and visit, that it wouldn't be like you were acting like you were famous and couldn't talk to us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should ever get that way. Everybody should just be who they are,
Come knock on my door and you will sit here. come knock on my door and you'll sit here and eat supper with us. You'll drink out of the same glasses we drink out
See,
of.
that's the kind of person I am too. That's totally how I am. But people where
Yeah.
I live up this way, they ain't like that friendly like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like I'm like that, but I don't know. And if you meet people that are different than you and they realize there are really nice people that really care, then they start to really like you and then they start to kind of magnetize towards you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and Tina are different. You can tell by the way that we are. I mean, and I'm not being.
No. You're
She's
right.
different in her attitude. I'm different in mine. But if Tina would
Right.
come here and say, "Look, I need some help,"
Oh,
who we going to get?
Girl.
goodness. That nearly makes me cry. Good thing the avatar's on. Yeah. That's so sweet. You
That's
know,
how we are.
Markella, okay, let me say this. Markella, if you don't, just be careful where I'm sitting. But you don't have to knock. Just come on in. Shit.
mm,
And hell, we'll go out in the backyard. I'll build a little bonfire. We'll sit there and drink.
Exactly.
well, you
I
know,
can't get people up here to do stuff like that. People are boring up here. It's like I want to do things, but nobody's interested. It's like whatever.
Right.
you know, when I want to say this because this is really the truth. When I was on, well, I'm still on Dolly Visions now and then Rebel came over and he came up on panel and he talked and, I don't even have a single tattoo and he had so many. I had to ask how many, right? And all this, and it was really interesting. But you could tell he was a very humble, kind, thoughtful person, right? And then he got his channel and Jimmy helped him, Dolly Vision gave a little shout out and that helped. But then remember, like, I think 2 whole weeks went by. I'd always say hi to you in chat, but never ventured over to your channel. And I don't know if you remember this, but you were like, you typed and you said, hey, not what's wrong with you, but how come you haven't been over type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just making me feel welcome. And
Right.
I easily could have been like thinking this, right? Well, gee, I have all these other channels I watch, and why would he even care? And blah blah blah. And I remember I subbed up that night, and then I did. I think it was another week later, but I ventured over, and I haven't left since. And that's
Right.
the thing, you know what I mean? It's like getting out of not your comfort zone, but thinking like, gee, if someone's willing to say that to me or to someone in the chat, then do something about it. Don't just sit back and think about yourself all the time. And it's benefited me. Like, you guys don't, well, you do know I've cried on your panel. You guys are my second family because, as everyone knows, my sister's in Missouri, my mom's in Iowa, my dad passed away. My son has his issues, but he's lived with me now for a long time because of the pandemic. My daughter just moved out 1 week ago today. Of course, I'm counting practically. And I need you guys, like maybe, possibly, hopefully, sometimes people need me. So I'm eternally grateful. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. And let me tell you, you said those kind words for me, and I thank you for that. But I didn't get that way without Mrs. Alice, my mother.
Right.
You thank you thank my mother for that. Even though she's in heaven, you still thank her for that. If you think I'm that way.
I agree with you because I feel like some of the way the things that like the things inside of me, I feel like came from my grandma. I feel like that just that, just the way that people were in their time, of being alive and living life is so different than us. And if you have even just one good human being that it's like they're your guardian angel, that can get you through everything. I promise you. Every time I've fallen on a bad situation, I think of things my grandma said, and it's like she's saying it to me again in my ear. I can hear it. It's like I feel like that's a big strong thing because there's so many people that don't have even that one person, whether it be a relative or a good friend. If you don't feel like anybody cares, I feel like people get hopeless and they just give up, I think that's what causes the giving up. And if there was probably more things going on like what everybody's doing here on YouTube a long time ago, there'd probably be a lot more people still here because you can see there's a million other people everywhere else that are going through something.
Yeah, and if you don't
You
want
know,
to say hello to someone, like when you're walking by them, you're on a boardwalk or you're on a sidewalk or you're in the store, you don't feel like even doing that. If you just smile at them, it can literally keep someone from unliving themselves, because
no,
I heard
it
that
can.
story at AA. This older
Yeah.
man feeling like no one noticed him anymore because he's older, no one cared. And someone smiled at him, and then he saw them in AA at a later date and thanked them. It kept that man from unliving himself that day. So it's such simple things that we can do, you
That
guys,
does make a
all of us.
difference. I smile all the time at everybody. I'm a really like I really go out of my way to do that, but that's just my like soul that does that. Like
Yeah.
automatically to certain people. If it's somebody that's scary or I get a bad vibe from, I'm not going to be mean to them. But I've walked past people that I'm pretty sure, short of something, were probably murderers or some horrible person.
Well,
You just
yeah.
get this bad. You just get this feeling like I'm out of here. Yeah, and
But
I don't get that.
women need to be a little cautious, though. You know, like my
Oh,
Yeah.
daughter, I don't want her just smiling at every man that goes by. They'll think, oh, gee, I have the chance to maybe talk to her next time she's walking home from work or something. Do you know, us women have to be a little more cautious. But someone
Yeah.
older, you know, that obviously looks kind of down and out. Anyway, I've talked way too much again.
Listen.
All these other people need to talk.
Listen,
Yeah.
now you can ask Becca. Like I said, I was a mama's boy. Mama taught me everything. Now I did listen to my mom a lot, but my mom was also my best friend.
Oh.
And you can ask Becca when she first met her, it literally scared the shit out of her the way me and mom acted. Go ahead and tell him.
yeah.
Go ahead and
Oh
tell him.
yes, that woman was. She scared me. Oh yes.
Wow.
Do
Mm-hmm.
you like peanut butter?
When I very first met this woman, and I was higher than a Georgia pie, because I used to smoke Mary Jane like nobody's business. I was higher than a Georgia pie, and they was getting into it or something. I don't know. I just walked into their door, and she threw a jar of peanut. I walked in with him the front door, and she threw a jar of peanut butter at him, but instead of at him, it goes swarming right past my head. Well, needless to say, I wasn't higher than a Georgia pie no more. I sobered up real quick. I guess he did something to piss her off, and instead of throwing it at him, it went right straight past the hair. That it just past my hair. I was like,
Let me
Oh,
let me say
man.
this, guys, and I don't know if this has to do with mental health or anything, but listen, I learned a long time ago that if you got to pretend to be somebody else to make somebody else happy and to like you, that's not you. So just be yourself.
Right.
Don't try and be somebody just to get likes from people or to get words from people or come on here and be somebody different. I'm not gonna be no different. I met Becca. I took her to my house. She finally moved in with me. I grabbed her bra and underwear just to be different and just to be myself. And I put it on and walked outside and smoked a cigarette, standing there in her bra and panties.
You're a jokester. That's funny. I love to do funny things to make people laugh. I really do.
What did you say?
I make my damn self laugh sometimes. So if you know you make yourself laugh, you know you're gonna make other people laugh. That's all I gotta say.
I said panties. I walked outside in her bra and panties in daylight, standing there watching cars go by.
Oh boy. How many honks did you get?
and it wasn't regular panties, guys. It was a thong.
Oh well, that's even more interesting.
Oh yes. Oh yes. A lacy one. Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Just be yourself is what I'm saying. Don't try to make nobody like you. If they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, dick in your ass, go on to somebody else.
Oh, there. Put money in my cash app, babe. You gonna charge me all kinds of money.
I'll put something in your jar.
Okay, I think the medicine's getting to him now. It's time for him to go night-night.
Oh my lord!
All right, but I'm gonna jump off here and I'm gonna go lay back down. Tutti Frutti says that's 7 times I owe the cash jar.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
We love you,
that's just
Rebel. You're the
me.
best.
That's
You're
just
the
me.
best.
Be yourself. I ain't worried about nobody on this fucking YouTube. I ain't worried about nobody that wants to talk shit about me. And if there's trolls in here that's listening, I don't know if they are.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have nobody to hate on, please don't hate on this lady. She's a beautiful lady. All these ladies on here are beautiful ladies. Come hate on me. Go to White Trash Family, and I'll make you fucking famous. Is all I'm saying.
well, they're too busy chasing Dolly. They're too busy after Bullhorn Betty and Dolly. I think we're good for a minute.
Well,
I'm sorry, I just can't handle the stuff I see on the. I go through there and I'm like, what is that? They got old boy up there with no hat on, head all bald, and they got him like all these weird things. I'm like, what? You guys are crazy. Like, I don't even know.
but
I think I would probably be mad if I was a YouTuber and that people were doing that. But you know what I would do with it? I would take what they're doing and do something really funny right back at them, and it wouldn't even get me excited enough to get on there and get my face red. Because that's just feeding into it. It feeds into it, and that they're like, "Ooh, look, he's all upset. Let's get him again," or they're after people
Yeah.
because they feed into it. Bullhorn Betty gets on there 2 a.m. She cracks me up, and she looks like she's gonna blow her top because she's still mad at people bugging her about stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
people just have too much time on their hands. They need
They
to
do.
find
They
something
really
else to do
do.
with their time.
Well,
Right.
and
Like,
me and
yeah,
Rebel,
find something, find a goal,
hold
and
on.
get on it.
I can't hear Becca.
me and Rebel look at it this way. If they're talking about us, that's just making us more famous. So
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
whatever,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But it cracks me up the stuff that they'll come up with. It's like, whatever. Pick on somebody or people that are doing shitty stuff. That makes more sense. There you go.
Yeah.
I
Well, hope you
Oh,
feel
know.
better, Rebel, real soon. And little James, poor
Yep,
boy.
you got to rest up, Rebel, because y'all gonna dance. Remember, next Friday is gonna be not
Oh,
just Tina.
God.
Everybody's got to do a challenge.
Lord have
he's
I'm
mercy.
gonna
gonna
do
have
the
the
he's gonna do
I'm
the
gonna have
macaroni as he calls it.
I'm gonna have the special guest.
Yes.
Tina's gonna sing,
Oh, Lord.
and
Yeah.
Nani's gonna sing.
Mm-hmm.
Tina
Yeah.
just said she would sing, didn't you, Dina?
Yeah, I might just have the
All right.
avatar on because I might have to read some of the words. But I mean, I've sung it enough, and I like the song. And that Christine McVie, did she pass away this year, Rebel, or last year? The end of last year.
I think it was the end
Christine
of last
McVie.
year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the best kind of singing you can do is outside, having an outside party at your house somewhere. A friend of
Yes.
mine did it once. We had so much fun. There was a bonfire. We were grilling out. There was drinking. If you needed a drink, there was not an alcohol beverages for people that don't drink. But we just had such a good time, and everyone took turns singing their favorite songs, and people requested songs. And it sounded amazing. You didn't know how it would sound outside, but it ended up being really good.
That's an idea.
It would be great to do
People
that
come
someday.
up on panel and sing their favorite song. You guys could have a little karaoke night if you ever wanted to. I'm not saying
Right.
anything.
I'm just trying to say that I'm not saying everybody else would sound better not on here. I'm not saying people don't sound good on here. I'm saying it sounds better when you're
Yeah.
listening to it on a different scale. We're listening through many devices, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I'm saying.
I sound good singing in the shower. So come on now.
Oh, that's
No, I
funny.
did not, Becca. No, I did not. Becca said I done run Kimmy off with all them swear words. She's over there getting her jar ready.
Yeah.
She's gonna be rich.
She gonna try. All right, but I am gonna get off here. Just remember, Becca's a quiet spoken lady. So
Mm-hmm.
if she starts to speak, I'll let her go ahead and speak.
Yes.
I try to give everybody a chance to
Will
talk.
do.
I know you do, honey. I'm just saying. Because
I
you're
don't
very
like
light spoken.
nobody.
Yeah.
You're very
I
light
hope
spoken.
you feel better soon, Rebel.
Thank you. Tennessee sweetheart, was you there last night?
Yeah, I was there. I was watching, singing,
Oh, was you
playing.
okay. Y'all just be sure to be there. Because I'm telling y'all, if y'all never met Cherry, y'all in for a surprise.
I've never met Cherry. I think
Nobody.
Yeah.
Who's,
I
who's
think
never
Ray's asleep.
who's never met Cherry in here?
Tennessee, me, I have not.
I
Oh,
haven't.
she's
Rebecca,
beautiful.
you haven't?
She's so
This
No,
is
pretty.
Angel, I know
this
you
is Evie, and I haven't.
easy haven't.
Mhm.
Paper
I
cut, you
have.
have. Okay.
Yes, I have. I saw. Yeah.
Dumpling said somebody snoring. Everybody,
Dumpling wants everybody
It's
to be
Lorraine.
quiet. I think it's Lorraine because she keeps
It
dropping
is
in and
me
out.
and Lorraine. You have to excuse us. If you ever hear snoring, it's
Oh,
me and
poor.
Lorraine.
Oh, wow.
I've
She's
been hearing it for a while, but I just thought I'd let her be. I
okay.
mean, I did it once on Dolly's. I fell asleep
Listen to
because
Ray.
somebody was talking for a while and it was boring for just a second. And I
And
nodded off and I woke myself up though.
Hold on a minute. Just mute her, honey.
yeah.
They do that.
See the little mic? Those 3 little dots on her name.
Okay, hold on.
She's muted. She's muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We've
her.
both been, me and her have been talking lately and we've both been really, really sleepy. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
and also,
No,
Becca.
don't call her. Let her sleep. She's tired, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Becca.
Let her sleep. She's fine. Just let her
Becca,
sleep.
when we get to talking, especially Wild Angel and I, and you need to say something or interject, like an idea is just put your hand up just a little, and then someone here might notice that. Like, what I'm. It's not like you have to raise your hand. It's your channel, but like,
Just say
you know,
quiet, please.
yeah, or that because it is kind of soft spoken on her end. I don't know if it's her mic or what. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything
Well, like I
for
said,
me.
you got to try and come up with money to get her a better mic, get me a better camera system. That's,
Yeah. How much is the mic that she needs? I mean, is that on your wish list?
Yeah, but
She has.
what we're gonna do, there's a guy that's got a mic just like this one here
Mm-hmm.
that I can put on her desk, and I think he wants $40 for it. We come up with $40, then we'll get it.
Wow. Well, I think I could probably donate $5. If someone else in the chat, little $5 here, 10 there, $1 here, maybe we could come up with it tonight, you guys. It's just
Or
an
40
idea.
people, even $1, 40 people. There you go.
$1, yeah.
40
Well,
people.
it helps. I don't like to ask, so
No, I know.
it helps.
Yeah, but $1's $1. I mean, $1 is some of your waste going up the street buying some stupid soda pop in a damn cup.
Mm-hmm.
Where I keep trying to tell my husband, don't bring that shit back up in here anymore.
If you want to send it to her Cash App, anybody, right there. It's going across the bottom of the screen. If somebody can put that into the thing for her.
Okay, I don't have that, Rebel, and she doesn't have the other thing.
No,
What's
she's
it
not.
called? Super chat?
No, she's not monetized.
I don't have one of those.
All
Honey.
right.
Yeah,
all right.
what is the restriction on that? So that starts when you get to
If she gets to be monetized.
right, but when you get to be monetized, you have to reach a goal. What is that goal? I can't remember exactly. It's 1,000 something, isn't it?
1,000 subs. 4,000.
Oh, 1,000 subs. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And 4,000.
I thought it was like 1,000 likes to a video. I'm so confused.
No.
Okay.
It's
That's a lot of subs though. Wow. I mean, why would you have to? That just seems like a lot.
When is the concert, you guys, that you're wanting to go to? I'm going to write it down.
That you'll have to ask Becca, but
Okay.
I don't know.
She doesn't know either. Okay.
Maybe the Billy Idol and
Brett Michaels.
Babe.
I don't know. I'll tell you. The Brett Michaels and the Rebel Yell guy. What's his name?
Billy Idol.
Yeah, Billy Idol. Hold on, I'll tell you. Billy Idol and Brett Michaels. Hold on, let me type it. Billy Idol.
You said, Rebel, the tickets were $125 a piece?
She can tell you here. That's what I thought they were, but I'm not going to say for sure because I don't want to lie to y'all. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you wrong. Hi, Dee's Creations. I wanted to say hi to you before I was interrupted. I'm just playing.
I know. That was good.
I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm pretty cool. Okay, let me see. I don't want to tell you wrong. I'm just playing. Thank you, Kimmy Poo, honey. Thank you, darling. Okay, let's see. It says April the 29th. I don't want to tell you wrong because I'm pulling it up on my phone here. Miss Tina. It says it's $110 plus tax.
That's why I said 100.
So and it's Tennessee tax, so it's 10. It's almost 10% on a dollar, so it'd be like $120.
Oh wow.
And
Thank you,
that's for both of
darling.
you or
Thank you,
just one?
darling. That's for one person.
That's what I
Oh
Yeah,
thought.
wow.
for one. Because it's for two. It's for two people. It's for the Billy. What is it called?
Billy Idol, Brett Michaels.
Billy Idol and Brett Michaels.
Guys, this is another thing.
I don't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a fake good camera. It's for both of them. That
Oh,
one and him.
oh, nice.
Can't. I don't have a good camera. My yeah.
That's
Yeah.
April 29.
I know who Billy
29.
Idol is. He was in my time.
Yeah.
April
Yeah,
29.
exactly. No, he wasn't my most favorite person, but yeah, he was cool.
And guys, this
We
is
know
another
there's a
thing that
little time. We got all of March and most of April.
Look at his eye, guys.
Try to get the tickets to you guys.
Look at his
Tina, hang
eye.
on.
Oh God, that is pink eye. That's probably from the whole sore throat deal too. It's all combined.
no, Becca rubbed her butt over my eye last night.
Oh jeez. Wow.
Go lay down, guys.
Warm cloth.
Put over his eye. I mean, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I told him to get a warm, because if you got pink eye or a sty or anything, they always tell you get a warm rag and put over your eye.
Yeah. Wow.
But thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all's help. Y'all don't have to do that, but thank you guys. Thank you, Kimmy Poo, honey. Thank you, darling. I don't like to ask anybody for help, but thank you.
No, I know. I'm gonna donate it then on the super chat thing over on Rebel's channel when I next time he has a show or whatever. That's what I'll do.
I don't know how you. The only thing I have is I signed up for PayPal. I'm just waiting to get the card or whatever. They approved me. I'm just waiting to get that done. So I'll add that to the bottom because I don't know. I don't think everybody has cash. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Cash App. I don't know nothing else.
I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Whatever's out there, I've got it.
I think it gets over.
Too. I don't know nothing about. I only know the Cash App thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to just stick with the Facebook pay, like the messenger thing I did with my kids and family, like sending each other money and stuff. But that is crazy. When you get to be so many, unless you're doing something like this, you know what I mean? Like people ask you if you have a list of things. It's like, oh, can you do this one? I already have this one.
Yeah, I mean, I have PayPal, and I've had PayPal for years, but I've just now sent out for the card.
Right. What's up, Packers fan Tori? How are you, honey? We talked about the Lindsay Clancy. I probably said her name wrong. Lord have mercy. Did I say her name right?
Clancy, yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, Clancy case. Where she killed her 3 babies.
Once I found the whole story out when they taught, all the medications that evidently she's been on and off, like there was 5 and then there was 3 and all these things I've heard. Well, those kinds of medications are so dangerous anyway to begin with. And so when you start stacking them the way doctors do nowadays, I've had friends that one of them, I had to help him. I said, honey, you're on 10 or 12 medications and at least 4 or 5 of them are the same for the same thing.
Yeah,
and I showed him.
You mix them all together and it's just
right. And so, I mean, look, that stuff can make you just a whole different person. So, you know what I mean? I think that they just need to be really careful about who they give what medications to these days, because not everybody can just handle all that. That's a lot of messed up. And if you don't take it just right, you can have a weird reaction.
Exactly.
Not that I would ever, or that any of us would ever think of, like, I don't know. I guess if I was feeling that messed up, I would definitely call somebody to come sit with my kids and I get the hell away from everybody. That's what I would do. I would know. I would have a red flag in my head would say, "Oh, get everybody away from me now," type thing. Where but not everybody has that. So.
And then what I read about her writing down, that that her first baby, she felt, kind of like that she felt she loved her other babies, but she felt like her first, to where she was talking about in her journal about her first baby. It was
right.
like she didn't love her. She loved her other babies, but she felt more like kind of like her first baby. You know what I'm saying? If that makes
right.
sense. But it doesn't matter. I'm a mother. I had twins, so I had one pregnancy. But it doesn't matter how many children you have, whether you have one baby, 5 babies, however many babies you have, you still love your children. It doesn't matter how many babies you have.
I agree with that. I have 11 kids total, and I love them all the same. I didn't ever feel different about any of them when they were born ever.
Let me say something. Kimmy Poo, did you just say for somebody to piss in my eye?
No, that really works, Rebel. I agree with Kimmy Poo.
Now listen, I love Kimmy Poo and I love Dumpling and I love all the women up here. And I like kinky shit, but Becky's not gonna piss in my eye, and I'm not gonna piss in my eye.
Y'all keep on telling me to piss. Oh my god. That's what
I'm wait a minute. She said, no, hell no. I'm not a damn
Oh my.
And I can't reach that little thing up under my eye.
Oh, Jesus.
You pee in a cup and then drop it in and then put it in your eye.
Damn, that would burn. That's straight.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
I think there's a ghost in my house because my dog is freaking out for no reason. He's literally just barking, staring off in an area, and I don't get it. I'm like, dude, stop barking, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is my story, Becca, by the way.
I've heard you say this before, but you're talking about that.
I'll condense it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was hurting. So my neighbor worked for her. She got pink eye real bad. So she couldn't go to work. And he was like, just pee in your eye and come. And she's like, so he did it. She said when she blinked, it just felt like razor blades when she blinked. So she did the pee. By the time she got her stuff together and got in the car, she felt so much better. She got to work. A couple hours later, it's completely gone. So she told everybody about it. Well, my husband has a friend, and he's, a man's man. He's a mechanic for an airline. And he had been out of work 3 days, and the doctor had given him medicine for pink eye. And he said, it's horrible. I can't even open my eye. I've missed 3 days of work. And I said, pee in your eye. And he's like, okay. Like, he thought I was joking. Well, that night, he got to thinking about it because I kept telling him. So he peed in the cup and took a little dropper, put it in his eye. That night, because he worked midnights, he went to work. And he was like, I really thought you were going to call me the next day and say, did you pee in your eye? You're stupid. But he's like, I swear by that. And he's told everybody that. Anytime my kids' eyes looked a little bit pink, I would tell them I needed to test their urine to make sure they didn't have something going on, and that they believed me. And then I was like, I have drops for that. And I would sneak them and put the drop in their eye. They thought it was just eye medicine. Years later, I told them it was pee. But when urine comes out, it is sterile. So everybody's like, ooh, but I'm telling you.
That don't sound good, girl.
I promise I would not lie about that.
Don't they say that works for like a jellyfish bite or like sting and stuff like that too, maybe? I think I heard that too.
Other people can pee on a jellyfish. The key is it has to be your urine in your eye.
Right. No, I
I'm telling
understand
you,
that.
if you
I just wanted to make sure I was right
you'll
about
do it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I got diabetes. Is it going to make my eye get diabetes?
Oh my God, no. Jesus. I'm telling you, Rebel, if it hurts bad enough, you'll do anything. And I would not. Have I ever lied to you?
No, you have not.
If it makes you feel better, just ask your wife just to donate for you.
Jojo, they mean a jellyfish sting.
It has to be the person that has the pink eye. I'm telling you, that's what the doctor
Gotcha.
said.
Now, okay,
And
so
it worked.
you have to put it in the eye.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I do is pee in a cup, take a dropper, and put 2 drops in your eye. I promise, Rebel, I'm not lying.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'll do it then.
Thank you.
Try. But now,
Yes.
Kimmy, you've never lied to me. But if I wake up in the morning and my eyes yeller, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's pink eye, it's gonna help it.
I'll try.
I'm telling you.
I'll try. I will try.
Okay. My friend actually, once he went to work, my husband's friend, when he came home, he went ahead and did it again. He said for just making sure, but he was fine.
So, Rebel, if you do it, we call you a peon.
Wait a minute. That is a truth. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you look pro. If I do this and people start calling me a peon, I'll have to change my name to Pebble.
We'll call you the urinator.
Oh my
It sounds better.
I like it.
I appreciate it, Dad's creation. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you all for helping.
She just said Pebble.
Thank you.
I got this mic on Amazon, and I think it was like not quite $30, maybe. And I mean, it works fine. I did go back and listen to a lot, as I don't listen to myself, but I did go back and check it to make sure it was working good. And I mean, can y'all hear me fine?
Yep.
Other than when you drop it.
Yeah, I've heard that bump a few times, but that's just, what it is.
I mean, it's working fine. She says if I put that P in my eye, she'll send me $500. So yeah, it'll work.
Ah.
The mic I got, the name.
Paducci?
Yeah. And I mean, it came nicely done. Hold on, I'll show you. I kept the box.
I'm surprised it's not loose.
Yeah, I know. But it came in a little foam with, all your stuff. And you just plug it into the side of your computer.
Did it come with the little windbreaker foam?
Or a stand, probably. That's extra stuff, yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean
I just
thing on top of it. Yeah, that.
And then it has your volume, and then I can push this here and mute.
Okay.
Nice.
It mutes it. So like when I do that, look on the screen. When I mute, you don't see I'm muted.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Just mute it through the mic.
Mm-hmm. Sir?
Markella says urine helps with athlete's foot. I'm not pissing in my shoe now, damn it.
I've heard that. You just pee on your feet in the shower.
Pee on your feet, yeah. As if that's real easy to do necessarily. For a guy, maybe. But not for us. Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not peeing in a cup and pouring it on your feet. I'm sorry.
Just put a bucket in the shower and pee in it.
Right. Use at your own. I pee in the shower. At your own risk.
Everybody's gonna be peeing all over themselves.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, I'd get in the shower. It's like, oh, there's a bucket of it. Let's go.
What's them things that you get on your feet?
Bunions?
Calluses?
Corn?
Get a bunion, you'll end up pissing on your toes.
Oh Lord.
So
said R. Kelly, I want to piss on you.
is everybody pretty much on the panel right now, like from the South, except for me and Tina?
I'm from the South.
Yeah, because I know Lorraine's in Georgia.
I gotta say this, I can hear it in that Tennessee accent.
No way.
I love it.
No way.
I could hang with her all day and just listen to her. And Tashi and Rocket Queen and Ghost Devil. I love their accent.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Casper, she's Southern.
Tennessee and Casper, they're close in origin because they sound so much alike. I mean, they're close in where they live.
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes apart, I think is what we said.
See?
And Tashi and Ghost Devil, I love the way they talk.
Well, we're going to go on a long road adventure. If my husband don't go with me, I'm going to go one day by myself because I told him I'm tired of waiting, but I'm going to do some traveling, and I found a way to do it really cheap, and I want to be able to go and now that I know there's other human beings out there that are interesting, and there never was up here, I want to go, I'm a more like in-person person. I like to interact with people in person. You know what I mean? Like when my kids are talking to me on the phone, I'm like, look, just come over, for crying out loud. The battle of the screen.
What was the thing they had back in the 60s, the big old party?
Woodstock.
Yeah, we're going to have Rebel Stock.
Right. Well, I was going to map out,
find us a big-ass field. Everybody show the hell up.
That won't be hard to do in Tennessee.
Boy, you ain't lying, girl.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like
800-acre hunting land.
There you go.
I have some information. It's taken me 10 minutes or something to pull out I have a book that's called Prescription for Nutritional Healing. And let me just read you something about conjunctivitis, which is also pink. It says conjunctivitis is an inflammation of the conjunctiva, the membrane that lines the eyelid and wraps around to cover most of the white of the eye. The eyes may appear swollen and bloodshot. They are often itchy and irritated because the infected membrane is often filled with pus. The eyelids are apt to stick together after being closed for an extended period. Factors that can contribute to conjunctivitis include bacterial infection, injury to the eye, allergies, and exposure to substances that are irritating to the eye, such as fumes, smoke, contact lens solutions, chlorine from swimming pools, chemicals, makeup, or any other foreign substance that enters the eye. Conjunctivitis is highly contagious if it is caused by a viral infection. So I'm thinking with his sore throat and all, right? It's probably a viral infection thing, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor, not pretending to be. But then it says recommendations: apply hot compresses several times a day. I'm sure the peel worked too, Kimmy Poo. And many of the microorganisms that cause conjunctivitis cannot tolerate heat. And this is why the warm compresses, like you said, Rebecca, work, because the microorganisms in there can't tolerate the heat. For greater benefit, use one of the herbal tea recommended above to make the compress. If pain or blurred vision occurs, seek medical attention immediately. These can be signs of a more serious problem. So if this is causing pain, if pain or blurred vision occurs, see medical attention immediately. Oh, I already said that. If your eyelids are swollen, try peeling and grating a fresh potato, wrapping it with gauze, placing it over your eyes. This acts as an astringent and has a healing effect. Pink eye associated with hay fever can be treated with prescription drops containing steroids. A bacterial infection is typically treated with antibiotics. if the eye does not improve within 4 days of using compresses and taking supplements. That's it. I just wanted to read that.
Well, thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
Casper said, "That's it, Rebel. Quit wearing makeup." And Tutti Frutti said, "Oh snap, Cherry Forever can't wear no more makeup."
Oh, that's kind of true. That's kind of true.
That's some bullshit.
I wouldn't put anything on your kids.
No,
Your
I
eyes.
don't wear lipstick.
Yeah, just wear the lipstick, Rebel. It's kind of serious.
Mark Ellie said, just make sure you don't have a yeast infection before you put that pee in your eye.
All right. Let me say something on that. The medicine that I'm on for my diabetes can cause yeast infection.
Well, diabetes, you're prone to having them too anyway. Yeast
She's on
infections.
Farxiga.
Farxiga.
Yeah.
That's a new one that they just put me on because I've been on metformin since
For like 7 years.
8 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. I'm sure you got a potato in the house.
Nope, I just ate something.
Not a potato, a tater.
We got
tater. I guess you got to wrap it in gauze. What do you cut it in half? I can't remember what I just read. I don't know. I suppose.
I hope it's just a slice. That would be heavy on the eyeball.
Yeah, but it works as an astringent. Okay, whatever that.
I don't know where it's at, Markella, because no offense, I've never had a yeast infection. I don't know where men get one at.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it painful, Rebel, right now? Your eyes?
No,
are they painful? Well, that's good.
To me, it just looks like a sty. It don't look like pink eye.
That's what I told him. I said, just put a warm rag on.
It's not itchy. It's just puffy. It's just puffy.
Well, yeah, the warm compress is for good. What did I read? 3 days to whatever. Yeah. If that doesn't work to get rid of it,
it does work real good.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Because I've had styes in my eye, and that's usually where it's like a red kind of bump, pimple looking thing, and then you put compresses on it, it swells up, and it makes a big pus bubble, and it's all, I was 14 and I had a bad one. That's different. That's real different from pink eye. But, but it definitely looks like conjunctivitis, and I didn't know. See, I've never read this before. I just learned a whole bunch. You could literally go blind. I mean, you're not going to, obviously. You're in good care and all this, but you got to take this.
Take it, Nurse Becca.
Yeah.
You know us women and mothers, our jobs ain't never done.
Yeah.
Ever.
That is very true. I remember people saying when we were younger, when your kids are 18, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Let me tell you what. I'll have them all calling me. Some days they do it in sequence. The twins especially. They'll ask for money on the same day. I'm like, y'all, come on.
Now
I already got called.
I have a 27-year-old and a 30-year-old, and I get calls every day. I need this. I need that. So
my gosh.
You're never rid of them.
And my favorite speech is to say, look, when I was your age, not only did I have several children already, but I also had my own car, my own place, and paid my own bills. And I did not call my mom for shit.
No, not at all.
What was you going to say, Becca?
Not at all. I just felt like that. Why would you do that? I wasn't raised with that kind of privilege in my head anyway, where, you call your parents every time something's wrong. No. Look, my idea was figure it out, girlfriend. Figure it out. You did it. You figure it out.
All right, hold on a minute. Now, what was you going to say, Becca?
What's up? See you later. But see you later told you if it's a sty, rub a penny flat side over the side repeatedly. Hope you're doing okay. See you later. That's what it said.
Markella said, and Rebel should die, then quit peeing on the side of the road. What is it about pissing? I'm not into golden showers now, y'all.
You got everybody going on about this.
Thank you, Packers fan Tori. Please like the stream, guys. Please like it and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please. Thank you so much. We got 41 people liking, and it says 43 likes, but I don't know if it says 43 likes on my
Hey, listen to me.
other
Y'all do this, Rebecca. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, go over and hit that subscribe button, go all the way to the top. Hit the one that says all. That way, when she comes on, you'll see everything that she puts on here. Also, do the subscribe button. She tries hard. She does a good job. And if you subscribe, we'll quit talking about piss on the eye and on the side of the road and all that.
Oh Lord, thank you,
I
Package
think,
Corey. Thank you,
and if you have it on your TV and your phone, I double like because I'm like on 2 different devices, so I have to do that for everybody because that's just you can actually get 2 in. I figured that out one day. I'm like, wait a minute, I can do it again over
And
here.
I got my 2 cents to add. I heard on another channel, I won't say where, but by going into the comments and even putting an emoji, it boosts the algorithms, you guys. Like I never used to do that on channels, and now I do every now. I liked your show. Anything, it can be long, short, an emoji. So can you imagine if every person in chat maybe just put a heart or did anything, it would boost her algorithms, and it helps tremendously. I didn't know.
Well, I appreciate all kinds of support. Anything. Well, I mean, like I say, I haven't said it yet, but any kind, we're here to support one another, and it's for mental health and mental illness. So I would love to eventually get. I don't never say it correctly. So Rebel, you go ahead and say it.
What?
The N
Mom's
word.
back.
I would love to get. Yeah, thank you, Becca. I would love to get there eventually. I will get there, but I'm not in no. I'm not, if I get there, in 6 months, if I get there in a year, I would love to get there. But my channel is all about helping each other, bringing support out there, bringing awareness out there to mental health, mental illness, and just helping each other out, and to being there for one another. So that's what it's all about. So even
Yes.
so for my 224 subscribers, and that makes me excited. That means that we are helping at least 224 people, if not more. Because I know there's a lot of people that watch this live, they might not subscribe to it, but they watch it. So that means that we're helping at least 224 people or more. I just hope those people that watch it eventually subscribe to it so we can help them too and be there for them as well. But that's what my channel is all about. So I appreciate every one of you guys supporting me. I appreciate it so much. Much love to you all. Thank you so, so much. Thank you.
And listen, we're going to try and bring her show a little bit earlier next week because it's already 2 a.m. here. So we're going to try.
Well, that's sick. So
I know.
I had to take care, and I had to take care of you.
You need to come tuck me in bed. Put my
Oh.
Listen at him, Kimmy Poo. Listen at him, Kimmy Poo. Oh Lord.
My husband, he just goes to bed and forgets all about me. He'll leave me sleeping in the couch, knowing that my legs ain't supported up with my back problems. And I'll wake up with swollen legs. I'm like, dude, are you trying to kill me?
That's funny. Hey, Becca, I'm going to hop down, me personally, because I'm thinking it's been a 2-hour live, and you'll do what you want and all, but Rebel's hinting he wants you to kind of tuck
I
it in
was
bed.
kidding with her.
Well, I'll read February's thing, and then I'm going to personally hop down. Want me to?
You're fine because I'm probably getting ready to jump off here anyway. But yeah, that's fine because you always do it, and I enjoy it. So
okay. Well, I thought you wanted me to, so I'm just sort of reminding you. I've got the book here. Oh God, there's so many.
Now, Tina, remember what's coming up Tuesday, so try and find one for that.
What's coming up Tuesday? What's coming up Tuesday?
Love Day. Love Day.
Valentine's Day, Tina.
Oh, see, I have that on the calendar, but I didn't know what day it was. Okay, yeah. Well, then maybe I should just no.
And today / tomorrow, because it's not tomorrow until I go to sleep and wake up, is Super Bowl. Woo woo.
Okay,
Monday, Dumplin's birthday.
Oh,
Monday is? And
Monday.
30? I think she'll
Duffin
be 30, right?
will be 42.
No. She's 20,
Oh, I wish
right?
I could go back 10 years. That'd be great.
Just find something, Tano. Whatever you find is good enough.
Yeah, whatever catches your attention.
All right. Oh dear. All right, here's one that's cute. I've never read it. A lot of these I've never read. This is February 12th, even though it's, what is it today? It's February 11.
Yeah.
So maybe I should just read that one. When tired, present, meals you're cooking, restless, discontent. No, I'll read February 12th. Once upon a time, you trusted yourself. Just trust yourself, then you will know how to live. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. All right. Today, try to find a photograph of yourself when you were about 10. Make sure you're smiling. Put it in a pretty frame and place it on your dressing table, desk, or in your illustrated discovery journal, and look at it every day. Send love to that young girl. Oh my God, now I'm going to cry. Try to travel back in time and imagination. See yourself at 10. At home, at school, and at play. But I'm going to stop for a moment because I don't know, that might not be comfortable for you, Becca. Right? I don't think that's I'm not going to read that one. I'm just not going to. I'm going to find a different one. Okay, here's one. Buried Dreams. Where there is great love, there are always miracles. Willa Cather. It takes great love and courage to excavate buried dreams. Today is the day set aside for love, a perfect occasion for going within and glancing back with affection and understanding at your real life journey so far. Once we were going to set the world on fire, remember? Today we all have our share of ashes, along with the memory of a few bright sparks to show for our efforts. Over the years, we've buried many a precious dream under layers of soot and rubble, layers of naivety, good intentions, relinquishment, bitter failures, detours, disappointments, rejections, wrong choices, bad timing, bungled efforts, stupid mistakes, unforeseen circumstances, whims of fate, and missed opportunities. It's no wonder that we'll need courage to retrace our steps. But courage is the price that life extracts for granting peace. That's from our pilot, Amelia Earhart, you guys. That's what she wrote. She said, courage is the price that life extracts for granting peace. Amelia Earhart reminds us. A wise woman once advised me not to be a would-be if I could be, or a could-be if I would be, just be. And while I have learned that dreams need doing as much as they need being, I have learned that the being always comes first. Today is a day for being. Be with those you love. Be kind to yourself. Be quiet and call forth the dream you buried long ago. The ember is still glowing in your soul. See it in your mind. Hold it tenderly in your heart. The dream was always running ahead of one, a nine nin confessed. To catch up, to live for a moment in union with it. That was the miracle. Yeah, there you go. That's Simple Abundance, a Daybook of Comfort and Joy by Sarah Bond Brethnock. Thanks for letting me read that.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you for reading it.
I look forward to that every Saturday, honey. And, thank you for being so caring about the other one. That means a lot to me.
Thank you.
Most of y'all know.
Hop down, everybody, okay? I'll see you all next time.
Most of y'all
Good night, Tina.
Ladies and gents on panel and chat, or in pet chat. I can't talk. Good night.
Thank you.
Hi, Tina.
Love you. Bye-bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Good
I'm going to
night.
go. Thank you, Becca, for having me up.
Love you.
Good night,
Love
guys.
you. Good night, Rebel.
Good night,
Night,
everybody.
y'all.
Night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming
Good
in.
night, Pimmy Poo.
Now Duffin comes
Good
in.
night.
Say thank you and good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Night, y'all.
Bye.
Good night.
He's made us. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. I hate to cut it short. Well, to me, it's short because I'm used to 3 hours, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But hopefully, next live, we won't have little sick babies running around, and hopefully, Rebel will be feeling better, guys.
And we're going to try and get her on a little earlier. Instead of 10:30, we'll try and get her on a little. Damn, I got a sexy ass beard, don't I? We'll try and get her on a little earlier than what she is, so maybe next time she can stay on a little longer. Now, Rebel might be on tomorrow, or White Trash might be on tomorrow. You just have to take a look. I don't know, and it'll be before the Super Bowl. So, but everybody in here, have a good night. Have a good chat. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kimmy Poo, for the P and AI, or the advice of the piss and I. I will try it. You've never lied to me before, so I will try it. Y'all just keep checking on the channels tomorrow, and I might be on. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I might.
Oh, Lord.
Much love to y'all.
Y'all know he's a nut. Oh, Lord.
Tell me I don't have a sexy beard, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Tell me.
Oh, my Lord.
Look at that.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my Lord. See, listen at him, guys. Oh, my goodness gracious. But anyway, thank you guys for being, thank you guys so much for being here with me. It means a lot to me. And next week, Lord knows what we're going to talk about. I don't know if it'll be on a mental health topic like we normally go over, or unfortunately, we might have another true crime. You never know. You never know what can happen here. We might be talking about, Lord knows. Lord knows when the creek don't rise, or however the saying goes.
The creek don't rise.
Yeah, that. Sharon said, trim Rebel's beard, Miss Becca. He ain't paying no attention. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all your support, your love. Thank you. It means the world to me. Just keep on sharing and liking, and remember, smile. I know my teeth look terrible. I need to get. I know it's what causes it's babies. They take a lot of calcium out of your teeth. Anyway, just make sure that you take care of one another, and just be there for one another, support one another.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know it's messed up. I don't know what's the matter with it. My computer's a piece of crap. But anyway, y'all know he's crazy. But y'all just have, and make sure, as Ghost Devil shared down there, make sure y'all subscribe to the White Trash family. And we have, like I said, oh Lord, I'm self-conscious, Dumpling. So maybe we'll have a live about self-conscious, because I am. But anyway, make sure y'all sub up to the White Trash family. And on Friday nights, we have, the bonfire, where we listen to music, we dance, we sing, we have a good old time. So make sure, if y'all ain't subbed up to that, Ghost Devil put it in the comments. Make sure y'all sub up to it. And y'all have a good night. And thank you guys so much for being in here and supporting me, and understanding that things happen with babies getting sick and such. So thank you guys so much for coming back in here. And I hope Cheryl is okay, and I'll be praying for her and everybody. Keep y'all all in my prayers, and I hope that y'all all have a good week. And I will keep, let's see, I'm trying to think. He's behind me. Lord. Keep your fist to the wind in that flag flying, and don't let it touch the ground. Marcella said that.
Amen.
Yeah, I love each and every one of you guys. Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all Friday on the White Trash family, and then I will see y'all next Saturday on here. Prayers for you all. And if y'all need to get a hold of me, I have the email, I have the Facebook, and I have the text. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if y'all need somebody to talk to, vent to, whatever. You can reach out to me. I'm here for each and every one of you guys. So y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to smile. Be there for one another. And y'all have a good night. Peace out. Love y'all.